question on kind of the SOC managed SOC world. I know there's a lot of different ways to approach that. You can do it in-house, you can outsource it, you can have a MSSP, you can have a XDR guy, data lake guy. Where do you see all that headed as far as managing of these networks, and what components are you going to need long term?
Yeah, no, this is so as you know, I run a managed service function, and
Right.
I've got some of the best threat hunters who come from the incident response, but I wouldn't say we're needed in every case. There are people that have 100 people in a SOC that they're searching through a data lake, and all they want is the data, and they're digging into it. And that's great if you can afford to do that as a company and have your own team that's doing that. You're probably not going to necessarily leverage a managed service in most cases. Where I do see certain things are kind of key is if you think about the traditional MSSP, it's someone monitoring 10 technologies, and they're expected to be good at EDR, understanding logs, working on the WAF, working on the firewall, all that. And we've kind of pushed our customers away from that at some level and say, look, we're network and network threat hunting experts. So if you want somebody who's really good at the network, who comes from forensics and threat hunting background, go Google how many things are out there. There's not a whole lot. And we are very specialized in expertise. We spend 100% of our time just looking at network stuff. Mm-hmm. And then we have a field team on the ground for IR that helps us, keep in reality with the endpoint world. And I think you'll see our approach is to really help out groups with expertise. And we think, just like CrowdStrike is good at the EDR and monitoring the EDR, we believe there should be kind of a parallel on the network side where people have a more in-depth network skill than, what you're going to find in a traditional, monitoring, or even probably in your own org. And we do managed services for some big companies. And I can tell you, we've stopped attacks, where we've seen compromise over the network, 20 systems in like 20 minutes. And then we've got them contained within a couple hours and kick the actors out. And that's the power of somebody who just constantly specializes in looking at the network that they're able to provide. So I think that's a benefit.